Hey folks, how you doing? My name's Dave McRae. The date today is Saturday, July the 16th, 2016, and the exact time is about 20 to 4 Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon. As of shooting this video, that is. I don't know when the hell you're watching it. Who knows? It could be 5 years from now. I'm rocking the Jaws shirt today. But we're not talking about Jaws today. We're talking about, as the title suggests, the new Ghostbusters movie, the new Ghostbusters reboot 2016. But this isn't a movie review, okay? I'm not going to be reviewing the movie today because I actually haven't seen the movie. Now, I know upon hearing that, many of you out there are like, well, what do you mean? You haven't seen the movie? Oh, what the hell, man? You haven't seen the movie? What the fuck? What the hell am I listening to you for? You haven't even seen the movie. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Big Bob, he hasn't even seen the movie. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, as many of you know, I am a filmmaker, independent filmmaker, which is one of the reasons why I actually haven't uploaded a video yet, in a while, is because I'm a busy guy. As many of you know, my day-to-day job is a professional voice actor. I'm a voice actor, but I'm also an independent filmmaker. So I actually haven't had the chance to upload as many videos as I would have liked over the last few months, I guess, because I've just been so busy. I'm actually currently in production on a new Halloween fan film called Halloween the Night He Came Back. There's 2 teaser trailers on my channel. Check them out. Let me know what you think. And we're aiming for an October online release, but I don't know if we're going to do it. It's a bit tricky, so we may have to push it to Christmas. I know, Halloween at Christmas, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, so that's the reason I've just been so busy, but I had to talk about this because this is really pissing me off. Like there's just so many it's just so many things out there. It just pisses me off. So I want to give some perspective, okay? And this is coming from a filmmaking perspective. As you know, I am a filmmaker, and I'm giving you a little perspective to think about. And this goes to, and I know that 99% of the people watching this video are probably not going to agree with me. They're going to give me a thumbs down, they're going to make some nasty comment. You know what you're talking about, you stupid idiot. And they're going to feel really great about that and walk away feeling like they've accomplished something in their life for that day. But the fact of the matter is that I don't care what you have to say if it's nasty and mean and cruel. Especially when there's no logic behind it. It's just coming from a place of emotion. Oh, which brings us to the point of my video. Okay, so let's go back to the first trailer, all right? I'm going to give you a bit of perspective, okay? Now and I'm not saying there aren't some filmmakers watching this, and I'm not saying you have to be a filmmaker to think like this or get this perspective. I'm not saying that, but it helps when you understand, or when you're involved in the industry and you understand how the industry works. So when the first trailer for Ghostbusters came out, I, like many of you, I was not impressed. I was not impressed. But I didn't give the trailer a thumb down, and I didn't give it a thumb up, and I didn't comment, which I'm sure a lot of people do as well. They don't comment. They don't give it a thumb up or thumb down. But when I found out that it became the most hated, the most disliked, the most thumbed down trailer in YouTube history, I sat there and I thought, are you fucking kidding me? Like, seriously? There's a shitload of worse trailers out there than Ghostbusters 2016. Like, are you kidding me? When I saw the trailer, for me, what threw me off, look, hey, I'm in my late 30s. I'm coming from a place of a bit of nostalgia too. I love the original Ghostbusters. I love it. One of my favorite movies. But I'm also coming from a place of logic and perspective, okay? Because I work on the other side of the camera. And again, you don't have to do that, but I'm just saying. What threw me off was not that it was a terrible trailer. It wasn't a terrible trailer. What threw me off was it was an okay trailer. I felt indifferent to it. I wasn't more excited or less excited for the film after I saw it. And a trailer is supposed to get you more excited, and it didn't do that for me. And one of the reasons why, for me, was I was confused out of the gate. And let me know, comment below and let me know if you were kind of confused too a bit. Now, I'm paraphrasing what the text said, but it said something like, and I'm talking about the first trailer, it said something to the effect of, I'm paraphrasing, 30 years ago, fade out, show something, fade in, they saved the world, or something like that. Something like that. And I was kind of like, whoa, wait a minute, is this a sequel? Because if you're alluding to that universe from 1984 and 1989, if you are alluding to that, then you're telling me that that universe exists. But this is a reboot. So because it's a reboot, the 1984 universe doesn't exist. So why are you alluding to it in your trailer? That's a rhetorical question. I get it. I get why they did that. It's for nostalgia purposes to bring all us late 30s, early 40s people into the, I get it. I get it. Or fans of, the original film, I get it. But it threw me off because normally if you say 30 years ago, they saved the world, it's followed with tonight they're back, or and now they're, but now, but you're not going to follow with that because that universe doesn't exist. They're two separate universes. As far as I know. Again, I haven't seen the movie yet, okay? But that threw me off. Comedy is also a really hard thing to showcase in a trailer. And the reason for that is because comedy, essentially, by and large, is all about timing. Okay? It's timing, it's momentum, it's pacing. I could say something at the right time, at the right moment, under the right circumstance, and it'd be absolutely hilarious. Bang on. I could say the exact same thing 10 seconds later or 10 seconds earlier, and it doesn't hit at all. It's a complete misfire. So comedy in trailers is a difficult thing to hit. Sometimes they hit it, sometimes they don't. So looking at the trailer, I was thrown off at first, and then the comedic moments, I was like, I see some potential, but comedy by and large needs context around it. And in trailers, it's very difficult to showcase context, okay? Because usually in comedy, you need to see the 30 seconds that led up to it, and sometimes you need to see like the 10 seconds after it. You know what I'm saying? So in a trailer, we don't get that because they're just one-liners, and it's kind of like, I think this is going to be funny. Oh, that looks funny. That looked like that it could be funny, but I don't know. What gave me hope, though, so I walked away from the trailer kind of going, it was okay. Like, the visuals looked spectacular, right? That doesn't mean it's going to be a good movie. And I still haven't seen it. I could fucking hate it. That's not the point of this video. But the visuals look great. I really like Melissa McCarthy. I know a lot of people don't. I really like her. I like Kristen Wiig. I do. Not a big fan as I am of, McCarthy. But I like her. I'm not familiar with Leslie Jones or Kate McKinnon. I have to admit I wasn't too familiar with them before this movie, for this trailer. But that doesn't mean they're not going to be great, and it doesn't mean I'm not going to find them hilarious. But then I looked at Paul Feig. Well, Paul Feig is directing it. The director of Bridesmaids, the director of The Heat, the director of Spy. Okay, well, he's got a good track record with comedy. Okay? So I walked away from the trailer not giving it a thumbs down, not giving it a thumbs up, not commenting. I walked away a little indifferent, sort of like I'm nowhere further ahead, but I'm nowhere further back. I just was kind of like, okay, I'm still cautiously optimistic. Because I'm coming from a place of logic. I'm thinking about the director. I'm thinking about the cast. I'm thinking about sort of what I saw in relation to that and the potential. And I'm sort of, I'm thinking about the pacing and, I'm trying to think of all these things. I can't give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I can't. I don't know enough. I haven't seen the movie. All you people out there that have made this the most thumbed down, most disliked trailer in YouTube history, and arguably, I guess, maybe in movie history, 99% of you don't know your asses from your elbows, and you're coming from a place of emotion. You're coming from a place of nostalgic emotion. Okay, I get it. Look, again, I'm in my late 30s. I get it. I love the original Ghostbusters. But that's fucking stupid is not an argument. That's fucking gay. It's fucking gay? It's homosexual? I don't understand. Help me out here because that seemed a little unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Those aren't arguments. Very rarely do I see people on social media actually forming a coherent, thought-provoking, legit argument on why they feel the movie might not be good. Okay? Now, a lot of you might think, well, why are you even talking about this? You haven't even seen the movie. Guys, 99% of you before the movie came out hadn't even seen the movie. You're coming from a place of nostalgic emotion. You don't like the fact that they're making Ghostbusters. And the trailer was okay. The trailer wasn't shit. It wasn't a shitty trailer. It was just okay. But because you're coming from a place of nostalgic emotion, that is blinding you, and you're, oh, this fucking trailer, where's Bill Murray? Well, look at these women, the feminist movement, it's all the feminism, it's a feminist movement. Okay, well, if you believe that, if you really believe that this is somehow some conspiracy to push the feminist agenda, and hell, I'm not saying it's not, I don't know, I don't know, but if you really believe that, then just saying fucking feminism is not an argument. Formulate an argument, give me evidence, cross-reference, showcase to me why you believe, with evidence, that there is a conspiracy to push the feminism agenda with 4 women in a Ghostbusters remake. And if you can do it, great. But you can't. Because you're coming from a place of emotion, you jump on bandwagons, you like terms like feminism, feminist. So you glom onto it and throw it out there, not really knowing what the fuck you're talking about, because you're pissed off and upset that they're just making a Ghostbusters reboot. That's what you're upset about. I just don't want to make a Ghostbusters reboot. I'm just pissed off of that. So thumbs down. That's why I'm making this video. I wasn't crazy on the trailer, not because it's a Ghostbusters reboot, but for the reasons I stated in the trailer. The comedy was a little hit and miss for me in the trailer. And the opening of that first trailer, I was like, is this in the same universe? Is it not? I was a little confused. I could see the movie tomorrow, which I'm supposed to be. I could see it tomorrow and fucking hate it. But that still doesn't change what I'm saying now. It still doesn't change that. It still doesn't change what I'm saying. I'm not going to see the movie tomorrow and end up hating it and then come back and do a video going, oh, I'm completely wrong. No. This and hating the movie are 2 completely separate things. All right? 99% of you were fucking hating the movie without seeing it because you're coming from a place of emotion. And you're entitled to that, but don't expect anybody to take you seriously. You can't be taken seriously by formulating arguments of, it's fucking stupid. I'm not buying that. No way, they're not getting my money. Okay. So folks, my name is Dave McRae. Those are my thoughts. I just had to get that off my chest because it's just so annoying. It's just annoying seeing, it's just so sad seeing all these people bitching and complaining, and they're coming from a place, again, of nostalgic emotion. And I get that. I get it, guys. I really do. I get it. But that doesn't mean the movie's going to suck. And you know what's even sad? What's really sad? Is when the movie came out a couple of days ago, it's got above 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not everybody liked it. But actually, it's turning out to be a decent movie. That doesn't mean you liked it. Okay, I'm talking about, by and large, the general consensus is that the movie's not bad. It's not like the original. Did we ever think it was going to be? But it's all right. For a remake, it's all right. It's not bad. It's entertaining. It's a solid C+ or B- or, like in there. It's pretty good. It's entertaining summer flick. That's the general consensus. And you're pissed off about it because you wanted it to fail. That's not an argument. That's not, I can't take you seriously. How can anybody take you seriously with that? You want it to fail just because they're remaking it? Oh, okay. Anyway, my name's Dave McRae. Comment below and let me know what you think about it. And now remember, I know that 99% of you are not going to agree with me and you're going to hate me and you're going to give me a thumbs down. Now, folks, we need to make this the most hated video on YouTube, okay? Remember, thumbs down, subscribe. No, don't subscribe. Don't even fucking subscribe to me. What the fuck are you subscribing for? Don't subscribe, thumbs down, and a nasty comment. Don't subscribe, thumbs down, and a nasty comment. Cheers.